Dear students, मैं डॉक्टर सीमा अरोरा, एसोसिएट प्रोफेसर, पंडित नवल किशोर शर्मा, गवर्नमेंट पीजी कॉलेज, दौसा. Dear students, today we are going to start with mass spectroscopy. Mass spectrometry is the most accurate method for determining the molecular mass of the compounds and its elemental composition. In this technique, the compound under investigation is bombarded with a beam of energetic electrons. The molecules are ionized and dissociates into the several fragments, some of which are positive ions. Each kind of ions has a particular ratio of mass to charge, that is m upon e ratio. Since multiple charged ions are produced only rarely relative to the single charged ions, the charge can normally be taken as 1. Thus, for most ions, m upon e ratio is simply the molecular mass of the ions. Hence, for the neopentane, m upon e ratio is 72. This is neopentane. If electron is bombarded, then it will lose one electron, and m upon e 72, that is the 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5, and so you will have C5H12 molecular ion. So molecular ion C5H12 plus fragmentation, and you will have the fragments C2H3, C2H5 plus, C3H5 plus, C4H9, whose masses are respectively 27, 29, 41 and 57, and m upon e is this, and their relative intensities are 15.7, 38.5, 41.5 and 100. The molecular ion here C5H12 plus is called parent ion and is designated as M plus 1. The set of the ion, daughter ion or fragment ions, are analyzed in such a way that a signal is obtained for each value of m upon e. The intensity each signal represents abundance of ion producing the signal. The largest, most intense peak in the structure is called the base peak, and its intensity of each signal represents the relative abundance of the ion producing the signal. The largest, most intense peak in the structure is called the base peak, and its intensity is arbitrarily assigned a value of 100%. The intensity of the other peaks are represented relatively to the base peak. The mass spectrum is presentation of the masses of positive charged fragments, including the parent ion, versus their relative concentration of mass spectrum is produced as a result of a series of completing and consecutive unimolecular reaction. The graphic presentation or a plot of a spectrum may be used, which represents the intensities of the signal at the various m upon e values. No two compound can have exactly similar mass spectrum. Mass spectrometry is not a true spectroscopy technique because the absorption of electromagnetic energy is not involved in any way. Materials present in the concentration less than 1 ppm can be easily detected by this technique. The molecular weight can be determined also with the molecular structure. Now, the theory of mass spectrometry. A mass spectrum consists of an array of the peak of different heights. The nature of the spectrum is dependent on the properties of the molecules, ionization potential, sample pressure, and the instrument design. The mass spectrometry bombarded a molecule M with the high energy of electrons, M in the gas state plus electron. This energy is 70 electron volt, M plus in the gas state plus 2E. This ionization reaction requires the energy in the form of electron, photons, electric fields, or heat or electric discharge in order of 70 electron volt, that is of the 6688 kilojoule per mole. This is greater than the typical bond energy encountered in the organic molecules. The parent or the molecular ion represents the intact molecule which has the same molecular weight as the starting M. Because the lost electron has negligible mass, only the positive charged fragments ions travels towards the detection and give rise to the maxima in the mass spectrum spectrum. The neutral particles produced in the process of fragmentation, M plus gaseous state, M plus M2 or M1 plus M2 star plus cannot be detected in the mass spectrum. So neutral particles cannot be detected by the mass spectrometry, and the negative ion spectra, although less common used than the positive ion spectrum, can also be obtained. So you are having the A graph, that is the relative abundance, here the M upon E values. So for the neopentane you are having 72 and C4H9 plus, C3 this, and C2H5 plus 29 and C7. So basic functions of the mass spectrometry. The mass spectrometry is designed to perform the following functions. First, to vaporize the compound in the varying volatility. Second, to produce the ion for the neutral compounds in the gas phase. To separate ion according to their M upon E ratio. To detect the ions and produce a corresponding signals. So this is the basic theory. The compound is bombarded with the 70 electron volt velocity, M upon though it will come in the gaseous state and the electron will be removed, so you will have the M plus ion and daughter ions are also formed. The molecule will be fragmented into this. If you plot between the relative abundance and M upon E ratio, then it is the mass spectroscopy. जैसे आप यहाँ देख रहे हैं, it is C5H12. So this C5H12, here you are having the C4H9 plus. So there is a loss of CH3 molecule, and according to this you will have the loss of 15 mass. So 72 minus 15 is equal to 57. Again you can see here you are having the loss of CH4 molecule, that is the methane. So you will have the 12 plus 4, 16. So you will have the loss of 16 mass here, that is the 41. So 57 minus 41 here. So according to this the fragments are formed, and these positively charged ions are recorded in the mass spectrometer. Neutral particles will not be reported, and rarely the negative ions are formed because we are bombarding with the electrons. So electron both are the negatively charged, it will repel, so there will be no observation of the negative ion. So this is the introduction of mass spectroscopy. Thank you.